welcome back to my channel. I know it's been years. Number one, I had braces done, right? And every time I record or do like a self-portrait thing, like setting, my teeth come out skew on camera. So I don't like the way, they come out, But also, as some of you guys know, Usistaz has a calling. You guys know that I started this channel because I was documenting my journey with a mental illness called temporal lobe epilepsy. Well, and then the last two videos you saw that I have a calling. So all this time, the temporal lobe epilepsy and all these hospital visits were for nothing because it was just a calling, So it's been a year since I last recorded. There's a lot that has happened. So I changed Okobela because to cut the long story short, my people wanted me to go to the person that I'm currently with, Itrakhalam, us Baxhosa sithi ligqirha like engokobela. But ke 2020 yonke loo nto leyo yonke loo step iyavasa. No, actually not really. So I'm sure abanye benu, like you see a lot of people wesapha eGauteng that are wearing amahiya, Mna ndile like lembo lemhlophe, like you'll see amacamagu and stuff like that. And it's been an interesting journey. It's been such a hard journey. It's been so hard. So as I was saying, it's hard, but it's very doable, Because remember with me, I don't know where I'm going with this, but remember with me, I started this vlog, right? Oh, what is happening with the lighting? I don't know what's going on. But I hope it comes right. So I started this vlog because I was documenting my whole journey with the temporal lobe epilepsy. So I was just documenting stuff and fast forward to now, I have a calling, it's been an interesting couple of months in the Satwasa. In fact, if you're a spiritual person who, ophethwe ngabantu abadala, ngabantu abaphansi, ophethwe ngamanyange, ngamadlozi, you never stop learning. They'll never stop, they'll never stop because for me it was so hard so I decided, but okay, I'm gonna take it. I was kind of like bargaining because I was like, I don't want to get sick anymore. I'm tired of going in and out of hospitals. Imali yam, medical aid, gap cover, like looks new. So anyway, Danansika wethu accept kwami ke ngoku ndaba negqirha. I first went through somebody else, but izinyanya zam wanted me. I hate saying izinyanya, zathi abantu abadala okanye izihlole zam wanted me to bandonyangwe eMonti. So I'm in Joburg at the moment, But I dreamt of someone for a long time, but I squashed it because I knew her. The same thing, like our family knows my Gobela's family, but I'm younger than her, so I was very not into her life or whatever, for the way that I dreamt her. So guys, also there's gonna be some things that I can't disclose here, agree, because some other things are sacred. Just a disclaimer. But anyway, so yeah, ndagula ke ndinyagwa Eastern Cape. Thank God for that. So ndayithatha into entsimbi emhlophe. Then like stuff began to get real. Ndasiwa kugqirha lamu, by my mom, my uncle, whatever, family. Then I started having to inongwe, and then later on But basically, I dressed a certain way, and I was like, I was always like in shorts or banxibe ilokhwe, noko iphezulu, like it's above my knees. You know, it's not like, yo, it's not long. So there were certain foods that I am like not supposed to eat even now. Um, it was so hard. So I'm a water thingy baby. Like I'm a water baby. I'm a nature baby. So so some places I couldn't go because ngokwesiXhosa I can't go because I haven't and I won't get into those things actually. But like I couldn't just go to a place with like a waterfall or just go hiking because okay and then I was like, oh my gosh, like like literally my life yeah very much we had changed up, but when I realized because I was just like they realized and I'm like it's not that bad, you know. So I stuck it through, and in between all of that, in between figuring out what not to eat, I have to now, you know, get used to a certain routine because remember I'm in training, so I have to get used to a certain routine, ne? And I'm in Joburg, Joburg. So I commute, I go to East London for imisebenzi yam or Inhlombe and stuff like that. But I'm alone most of the time without them. So like I stuck it through, but in the middle of everything, even now guys, it is like, you know, when I'm literally stripped off everything. I think it's only now that I can have a conversation about this because I realized like sometime, I think like a month ago, because I'm from home, East London, and I realized a month ago that like I had to go through what I just went through this past year. Like I'm literally coming back from hell, but it hasn't been hell like I want to die hell, but it was just everything was taken away. I was stripped off of everything. I'm still recovering. I haven't recovered, you know. I wasn't working. I'd go to interviews, and as I'm about to get the job or, you know, something is organized, we had to leg, you know. Like, and the thing is, I thought because I answered my calling, everything was going to be hunky-dory. And boy, was I wrong. I was so wrong, guys. But I ended up realizing, I think last month, that everything that I went through, I had to go through. I'm still recovering. You know, I've started my own company, PR company, support if you can. It's called Furaha Communications. It's everything PR, basically. So, but anyway, so it's been so painful. But every time I come out of the pain, and I'm not just saying this because I know these things from books, and you know, but every time I come out of the pain, I am so equipped with something new, with strength. You know, so you go, but you get times to sit down and look back. Also, I'm just not doing things alone, so I go in Tlombeni, I know about I consult, I help Ukobela Wam with stuff. Yeah, like you know, they are twice and they are twice, you know. But I remember this other time. Then the Goa. I remember this other time I sent to Gogo Dinewe a WhatsApp, and I was like, Kubanjena manyan? Like, manyan, is this really happening to me? And why is it happening to me? And you don't get me wrong, I don't want it to be like I'm highlighting the pain that you experience when you have a calling and you've accepted it and you are going through your initiation, you know. But like no, but it goes away. It goes away, and because we are funda, I've learned that you become a new person. So obviously you have to go through those things. It gets better. Even when I know what I'm saying, something can happen and it can just throw me off and then libale, you know. But I've adapted to my lifestyle. Um, Although sometimes, like, I can't believe that, I won't be eating some things until oh, so painful. But it's also that thing of I wanted to just like to share this because I think half of the time we romanticize into of being a sangoma because on Twitter we are like, don't. No, kuyanyiwa when when it's not a joke. But because we're serious, because when usebenza usenza into zakho zokugula, you're not on Twitter this time around. It's you and your ancestors, and nogobela wakho, and nezinye izihlwele zabanye abantu. There's no time to be like. From that, I've learned a lot from it about myself and about izihlwele zabo. Yeah, I've learned a lot about my even about my ancestors, about myself. About my tradition. I've learned a lot about ubuXhosa bam. I've learned a lot, like ukusithetha isiXhosa. Ha! Like isiXhosa is broad, but I'm so happy that I get to now, know my language fully, amasiko nezithethe zethu. I'm blessed with all that knowledge now, and there's still more to come, So I'm really grateful for that, and I think I'm just sharing this because, like how I always shared my mental illness vlogs. When there's an itch that needs to be scratched about posting, I scratch it and I post, and I hope also kwabanye abantu abaqalayo that have been following me, but now they have a calling of some sort. I'm just like, I'm just reaching out. I'm just also ndisebenza nale ring light bethuna sine ring light elifini. But yeah, also I'm planning to record an episode of like, where you ask me anything about myself, just to get to know me, So yeah, but thank you for tuning in. I don't comment, subscribe, like, share, but most importantly, Kamagwini, and thank you so much for watching, guys.